Welcome back to Rasoli TV, guys. I am back again with another video. On my channel, I give educational content and financial literacy. So you watch my content, you will be a little bit smarter. So if you want to grow up and be smart like me one day, make sure you are subscribed to my channel, right? New marriage laws coming to South Africa by 2024, right? So Home Affairs and the Minister Aaron Motsoaledi, right, have submitted a marriage bill, right, that is waiting for approval from Parliament by 2024, right? So I want to make you guys a little bit smarter about this. So what is going to happen is that up to this date, if you do not sign an antenuptial contract or aka a prenup, so in South Africa we call it an antenuptial contract, and overseas America or whatever they call it a prenup. If you do not sign that contract, your marriage will be in community of property by default, right? So shout out to Home Affairs for this. I know they are crap at a lot of things, but shout out to them for this one thing that they are doing, which is updating the marriage bill, right? Where there will not be a default marriage regime, right? You will have to choose what type of marriage are you getting yourself into, right? What is an nuptial contract? So this is a contract that will obviously protect you from so many things, right? I will just list a few. So asset protection, right? Where you come in with your own things and your own businesses, cars, all of that, houses. You make sure that in an event that your guys split, you still keep all your stuff, right? Number two, financial clarity, right? A lot of marriages end because people are not clear. People have unsaid expectations, and that's what breaks things down. So write it down in that nuptial, who is paying what bill, who is paying for what, so that your guys are clear on what you're getting yourselves into. And then the third one is business interests, right? You might get into a marriage and you already have your own business that you are running, and divorcing this person will ruin your business because you will have to bust down that business and split it in half, and it might actually end up in it closing, right? And then the fourth one is protection from debt, right? Ladies, if you are dating a broke ass nigga, he might get you in trouble one day and get you also in debt, right? Men, be careful. Ukelo wakho unama-account amaningi e-rage nase-truets and all of that, that will fuck your shit up as well. So be careful in what kind of situation or who you sign these things with, because just because you're good doesn't mean that you will end up good, right? If the other person goes insolvent, you go insolvent as well, right? And then the fifth one is alimony and support, right? You think that you're rich or you're well off, whatever, and you get into marriage. I don't want to call it get into marriage anymore. I'm calling it get into business with a broke ass person. That will mean that if your guys split, you're gonna have to pay this person a salary for you breaking up with them, right? How are you expecting them to live without you anymore, right? So you need to be very smart and calculated, right? I don't want to call it getting into marriage. Now we're calling it getting into business. Why? Because you are letting the government and the banks, etc., you are letting all these entities get into your business, where they are going to interfere, intermediate, and intervene in your personal business, right? So by 2024, what are the three options that you will have to settle for? So the first one is marriage in community, right? That means everything you ever owned and everything you will ever own after the marriage, y'all guys, if you'll ever split, you will have to bust that down in the middle and split in half, right? And then the second one is marriage out of community of property with accrual. So what that means is your little car that you came into the marriage with, you can keep that, right? Everything that you came into the marriage with, you can keep that. But anything that was acquired after the marriage, you are going to have to bust it down in the middle and split it 50-50, right? And then the third one is marriage out of community, out of property without accrual. Leyo ke umasibona everybody is minding their own business and owning their own business. So if I buy a car before the marriage, or if I buy a car after the marriage, that is still mine. You own what you buy, right? And then what the Department of Home Affairs will do as well is they will introduce a pro forma, right, for the antenuptial contracts for people that can't afford notaries, which is kind of weird. Why are you getting married in the first place if you can't even afford a notary? But anyway, right, as I said, I don't want to call it getting into marriage. This is getting into business, right? So basically, they will provide a notary. A notary is a lawyer that will draft a contract, a marriage contract for y'all to say what is going to happen in the event that your guys split, right? And also, the Muslim marriages, right? The bill is going to be updated, right? Most of the time, Muslim women were often left in a bad situation if they divorce under the Sharia law, right? Because they lack the power to enforce maintenance and protect children's rights. So mostly the women got the short end of the stick, right? So shout out to the Muslim bill being updated. So Muhammad, if you own 8 shops, go Soweto, and you divorce your girl, she will own 4 of those shops. She will take over 4 of those shops. So, Libo Muhammad, you better be careful getting into marriage or getting into business, rather, should I say, in South Africa, right? So, guys, that's it from me today. I hope you learned something. Will you marry the person you are with right now? And which marital regime are you going to sign with that person? If you like this video, if you learned something from this video, please smash the like button and also click up here for the next video. I will see you in the next one, guys. Cheers.